Punch TV out of my mama have channel you so make sure say and then the first time I did her channel you and not just subscribe and no like share we will so be our share our comment section or edit the Punch TV the about man yourself the and say them back and them for and say story be about social media and so say agent ye abusuan for mun come home my uncle story na embra ye buy the emunche mu na ebebrem.
I just wanted you to know. Mr. S, are we good on TV, Mr. S? Okay, there's a lot to talk about today. Now, there's this story too, very important. I will say you can't watch them quick. Now, and that story, no. And it's got to do with this story, a very important story to me, a health story. I had Professor Akosa Akasa or say, eating fufu, omutio, tiozavi, together from one bowl spreads hepatitis B. Eya Professor Akosa de obi anim no e wo Ghana or the asem foforo abetum a asem no ye de e wo say ye ma Ghana for ete. All right, Mr. S. Professor Akosa say obeso ka che Ghana for nyina say mo amudi fufuo bom a nipa miensa enan na mo nsa da fufuo mu mo amudi eye tiozavi bom nipa miensu mienu enan enum na mo nsa da tiozavi na mo ye say na mo a mudi eye omutio bom nipa nan enum na mo nsa da eye de omutiom na mo twa Professor Akosa se men kan kire mo say hepatitis B eno na ede sa yare no eho na mokonya sa yare no Professor so dey asemeba o because ye nyira ye niambo ma ye sika nso because ye jijinka kranka de deje enti prof say oga say ye nyira one man one city so need to enough for anything e bi ha ya tumi fo na obi tie na so the reason why tia boys jeje na boys nyina jeje na nyina ye didi no because boys ba ko pagi asika ne nso but me de me yesoma for Professor Akosa say mo amukọ Sunday special na esimunim efie fufuo nipa 8 10 nipa otumu obi te say eyi Kwame Tanko otumi ko efie fufuo no wedidi no wada ai Kwame Tanko oh that's me my small boy bi be ga me boy bi say ondi na chimko eho na mko eye fufuo na odi no say oha o ma me hu Kwame Tanko otumi di fufuo efie fufuo ansa na betina resu no odi efie fufuo no wada osa tumi da choba ho and nefu I say dem otumi da oso ejena otumi di fufuo no wada Kwame Tanko obetina Angela nkwase akeka enti Professor Afukusa se men kan kire mo se mo amudi fufuo bom mudi TZ bom mudi banku bom mo nyina mo nsa syam obi o ha watiti ne to osa benkuma e na odi wudi fufuo obi o ha watiti ne to de sa hye to sa oh obeto osa lefty obi o watiti ne to osa lefty o da to nkwan mo na uti ase obeja hepatitis B+. Yeah, we just me say, oh, me say, Oma hepatitis B, no. But Akosa said, because jobs 2012, 2008, and then another down quick for started spreading hepatitis B in Ghana. 2008. Enti Professor Akosa Samo Kenyina na eye na another down quick for a year 2008 or spreading hepatitis B. And Professor Akosa acquire research who say sa nipa we nyina akufo ne omudi aduane bom no nyina hepatitis B omawu. And intina Professor Akosa eka kire mo say fufu edi bom mutu edi bom banku edi bom ene enkwan aduane bi edi bom no ye nyina de ensasim nipa enum enan a ene ne ma spread hepatitis B 2008 eno mu say hepatitis B ekufo ado de bae ene tina ye ka kire mo say mama mu ndidi mbom na fufuo na mu nsa dem abenkuma a watiti ne to na ne nsa da fufuo na abenkuma so twa ntroma a otwa otumi yi amane ne wobum no asade atum ne nyina hepatitis B. Kwame Tanko ye ne Kwame Tanko yi mo hwa no otumi didia na wa men hwe Kwame Tanko otumi ko di fufuo na wada choba owie na betina Angel na Ghana for mo se de omo bon kwan kumasi journalist for ni bi o ha go mo a omo bon kontomre nkwan na se eye mpihu ana se ebi abofuro omo bon kwan o ha go ma basa Kwame Tanko bo omo dwa an eno kre metuma kire Kwame Tanko what type fufuo awia kese okofia otumi nante wa mia fufuo eno wasa wanum jote kese boy ne kese we mu no omo ntine ye adwuma wo yo because the enkofo we no the enkofo we otumi di fufuo otumi nante yetumi ne ka be fa no Kwame Tanko videos no me na me refi bebre otumi di fufuo na the bag sen no ho se de otwitwa zambrama ni bi otwitwa bibi no nam krom owi na betena radio so Kwame Tanko akwa pe o te se mo ana okoro mo hwe no mo de mo hwe no we di fufuo de mo hwe no we di fufuo ma jantra for bag sen no ho na fudi nanim obetena radio so achechero Ghana mu nsam we mu mesi we mo me fufuo general omunim sua hwe o ontena sin sua kenkan bibia o odi fufuo ni wie obi beto Kwame na de say we de manam tu ka ho saa na de mo omo bombo frankwan enti Professor Kosa say because Ekufuado 2008 or the hepatitis B buy from entering people's kitchen and eating with them no or say Ghana for munjai mo amudi fufuo bo munjai mo amudi banku bo munjai mo amudi de tioza fi bo munjai Professor Akosa ene de asem na beto na me de mi chirechirem. Okay, now we began to Kelvin on Pobi asem me de me din kan de warning na to ama now me anko anim. I will want to put this across. A year Napo over the weekend, Metese Energy Ministry a release statement it was directed at me. I'm not going to do this story today, but I want to send a message to Napo. Last week, the story be about a year Energy Ministry, GMPC, a year Cosmos, and Talu. Illegal a year contract be a air Koswa. Even the company that is being given the contract, they don't have any experience to be doing that. That company in the crampo, you didn't come on contract, momo default or to manye. Am I asa dana ho edis our contract no ayden asa be momo. Last week we buy me catch them say Napo was going to make something between $100 to $150 million. The Ministry of Energy releases story ting. And in Napo's response, they are trading 90% yam kwasi asem. And he's writing so be NDC and the banner budget contract. I don't care. I want to send this message to Napo. Now I want Ghanaians to know something. I had the Ministry of Energy. They know about this contract. The contract is worth over $405 million, $450 million. Tell me. Maybe I can say $204 million. That was excluding the fuel involved. Now, I am going to come this week. Now, Mama Napo, I am coming to school Napo on Sunday. I am going to let Ghanaians know that Napo is a thief. In my response to Napo on Sunday, God willing this Sunday, I'm also going to come give Napo response. All the people involved in this matter, I'll put their faces on the screen. And the detailing, those who are taking the cut, Cosmos for, Talu for, GMPC, Ministry of Energy. Napo is in charge of this and he knows where the money is going. I am not going to come sit here and speak like a madman to say, Frank Davis, I will speak with my facts and evidence. And he has every right to challenge my facts. Napo has created a contract worth over $450 million illegally. And he's using some private entities to front it. And then he's coming out to tell you people, say, the Ministry of Energy has no involvement with upstream dealings. He's lying. I'll prove to you why Napo is a thief. It won't catch Napo say it has not ended. I feel maybe being a two. Or you re or you crom four. And I've heard say John Abuji Napo wants to go to Talo and GMPC. I'm fine with that. But I will come on Sunday to let you people know, say, Napo is a candidate for jail. And I'm not going to speak on this matter that much. I have a few questions, sir. Met me ebusa Napo anajuwe, but I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to ask Napo. There are a few people. He needs to call them and ask them. Say, Na mono ediana moye. There have been a lot of people trying to contact me to take some names out. Nobody's name is going to go out of this deal. Obia or ye involved. Obia or your part. Obia din yebebo from Bumpty to the last person. Nobody's name is going to be kicked out. Napo is a criminal. In Timon fan message when some command say Kelvin Taylor say I have received your message. And the response you gave, you were digging and fooling around without going straight to the issues. I am going to school you better. I am going to let Ghanaians know, say, whoa, you are bad news. You are a thief. You want about 200 million to go give to Bawumia to make you running mates. I will stop it. And if he goes ahead to make you running mate, at the end of the day, you will face the trial. It's a message I am sending to Napo. I've heard you. I've seen your response. It didn't have any intelligent answer in it. I'm going to come back again Sunday evening. Coming Sunday, I'll try to be on TV 7 p.m. Ghana time. Sunday evening, I will come and break it down for Ghana for you now to see the crime you are committing. Itinapo, my message to you, Enono. Now, and the Bank of Ghana had a story be about Bontine, quick, nay, Babaye, and the Godfrey Dame Asamono, very important. Stop displaying Forex rate in front of premises on social media. Bank of Ghana warns. The Bank of Ghana about Bontine, the warning about Bontine, warning in answer, say, Forex bureaus na Ghana no. Almost Sikano. Bank of Ghana warning say mema obia and display sikano send your moton any omoto social media into obi wo Forex bureau Ghana yasesa sika oha or say sa board na wa church sikani nyina rate wo so no men chanchiro bia. Bank of Ghana say bureau for nyina obi amfani sika obi amfani Forex how they sell or buy foreign currency no, they should hide it. On say imbrebi akacham say every single day na Bank of Ghana update Ghanaians the dollar rate on the market almost be Bank of Ghana rate and the market rate. Mumusa will say adentina Bank of Ghana ejai as we speak tonight. Ba omia ejimi no ho a okoba nyina no, at the end of the day the dollar is at 16. $1 is to 16 Ghana cedis 16. Me say yeti Ghana ba omia ejimi no ho koba air concert back and forth ni nyina no. The dollar today is at 16. Where on earth? And what is a Bank of Ghana ma warning say, mema an independent Forex bureau operator and to me and show the new rates no. Now how is he going to do business? Because normally when people are walking on the street and they have dollars or euro or pounds they want to change, they are looking at forex bureaus and the amount, the rate, how they buy it or sell it. That is the only way. So if I open my shop, nasa obi chum, nasa oteki a picture of my shop, and yet me rate, nasa the content social media. How can I stop that? How can a forex bureau stop the obi will try the picture? Because if even somebody enters your shop and you have the rate on a screen, that person can still take a picture and go put on social media. So for the Bank of Ghana to come out to say, wow, we Forex Bureau be able to display with numbers and our rates buying or selling on social media. No, what umbrano? Addison, ni stroke mind ni nyejuma or bottom. And then Busa say, when was the last time you saw the Bank of Ghana put out the dollar rate or the exchange rate? They have stopped. But a few months ago, when they started their gold for oil, to gold or Ghana, and they were cooking fake numbers for us, no? They were telling us, this is the Bank of Ghana rate, this is the public rate. But today, when you go on their site, they are not putting out Bank of Ghana rate again. Because the reality is that the Bank of Ghana rate, it needs to cross 1650. The dollar, as we speak, it has crossed 1630. Yes. When you go on the market, Yakubu is selling it close to 17, $1 close to 17 Ghana cedis. You still in Ghana, you still sit in Ghana and tell me it's a problem, you a problem, but you see, the repercussions. Before dollar drops from 16 to 15, unim how much work a nation needs to put in before you can drop a dollar from 16 to 15 now. You need dollar reserves, crazy amount of dollars back. And how do you make back dollars? You have to be doing what? You have to cut down your importation. You have to make sure your revenue authority, they are generating income, a lot of revenue. You have to make sure you are cutting down on expenditure. Fiscal discipline. You have to make sure a lot of things are in place to save you money. Now, our expenditure and the rate at which we spend as a nation, we have not put anything in place to cut down expenditure, to cut down on importing goods and services. We are not ready to put some serious measures in place to stop the dollar from slowing down. And what we are seeing today is that Ghana, our economy has choked. Now, the dollar or the economy is on a free fall. What is happening is the things to put in place to stop the dollar from free falling or going down so steep, we are not able to put any mechanism in place to even slow down the depreciation of the cedi. So what is happening is that every single day, the cedi keeps going down. It keeps going down because one, it is when you do business and make revenue or make dollars, that is when your cedi will also start doing or picking up. Now, this is a situation whereby we keep putting money out. We are not being able to put any measures in place to stop the steep fall of the cedi. It is Obi Kachira will say, and recently I heard John Mahama say, there should be an immediate policy or strategy to stop the sharp decline of the cedi or the sharp depreciation of the cedi. And as we speak today, the person who is still in government, who is part of the government, who is the head of the economic management team, the person who says he knows economics and that's why he came into politics, till date, he has not given us practical solutions to the problems we are going through today. And I'm talking about Aboseki Bawumia. At this point, Mahamudu Bawumia is not supposed to speak about anything. He's not supposed to talk about anything. He's not supposed to create anything. The only job for Bawumia is one: stop the cedi from depreciating. That's all. Nobody needs any philosophy, program, symposia, and articulation or bullshit from Bawumia. The only thing we need from Mahamudu Bawumia is that put your magic in for the cedi to drop all the way back to 7 or 5. So Mahamudu Bawumia refusing to even speak on the depreciation of the cedi, it should tell you clearly, say, the guy is not matured enough to be handed over a whole country again. If Bawumia wanted to prove himself, and he's responsible, he should be working hard to stop the cedi from going down the drain. But surprisingly, Mahmoud Bawumia, who touted himself as the economic wizkid, he has moved away from that conversation. And what is he talking about? He's fooling himself all over the place. That give me a steer, let me be your driver. The question here is, come and take your driving tests. Because after taking the driving test, that is when we will see, say, you deserve to have the steer or not. And the driving test is only one. There's only one driving test left for Bawumia to pass. Bring the cedi back. Bring the dollar back to 3. That is what we want you to do. Now, there is a test that you need to pass. It's just one single test. You have not been able to pass that test. You are foolishly walking around and telling Ghanaians that even though you are failing, we should still give you the opportunity to lead. Who on earth, Nipa Ben and Ajuni Ejuma, he will take you serious. Now, over the weekend, Metese Mahamudu Bawumia was speaking. And the funny thing is, Mahamudu Bawumia made some very important...
Yama Owi Akwa Baba, Mansa Media College. Mansa Media College a school power a TV so any radio so dwumadie ya so ye e Kumase atonsu baby a uwo bia o pese ba Mansa Media College na be hu dwumadie yedi ne hono a yentie dwumadie yedi no Mansa Media College
se usua bribi wo media mu ana o pese ohunu bribi biara e fa media ho enso eche kra
Mansa Media College e wo homa
ye wa achechefo a wa kwadiri yie wa adetwem na in studio ni ye newsroom de editwam wonsam twem no ye kire bribi ti se kasebo akenkan ni sinitwa ni bebura ekeka ho wo multimedia mu nso ye kire bribi ti se sini mfoni asiesie mfoni twa ne bebra ekeka ho yebetumi nso aboa ama wo de na otwepe asunya biribi wo nkitahodie adwuma ahodo nyinaa mu esan se ye wo yankasa foni nti aboe biara yema ya adesuafo kwan ma okọ yode ya twerɛ won adesua dan mu no
ahwefo ehu ekame ese obi biara wo le bosomtwe ase enim abakosema efa nsuo ihu menya abofra ketewa bi wa ha ono so se onim abakosema efa le bosomtwe ho
abusuafo ye mama kwaba eba Ghana Pages TV so emra son se ye the trending issues ne ekoso ewo abefo tentan fidie ne so ebesomo midin na eje wa akode
Amansan Media College e ma o de we hia bia wo nkutahodie mu